Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys been to a like happy ending parlor? Like, have you had like to like a sex massage parlor?
Comment below if you have, and drop the addy for scientific
I
reasons.
actually know somebody that did, but yeah.
Do you
Wait,
know it enough to tell us a story?
do
I
you
want to say
wait, wait, wait,
it
wait, wait.
was
Do you know enough to give us the address?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, wait, John, Steven, this is my friend knows. This is one of those like my friend
I
knows.
just see that. I just picked up on it. I just picked
Hey,
up on
hey,
it.
Yeah,
John, what's your friend do? Tell me,
yeah.
tell me
So
about your friend.
he went to Atlantic City. You know what
How
I'm
much was it?
saying?
How much was it? How much was it?
It was like I think they paid
Motherfucker said they.
They paid. That's the pronouns.
yeah, they paid like I think it was like 170 or 270, something like that.
270 easy. You you
Easy.
you pay that. You pay that
Or
easy,
like
right?
370. It was between 270 to 370, something like that. Easy.
Okay. Just for you, just for one person.
Nah, my boy told me it was yeah, it was him and his boss. His boss hooked him up or something like that.
Oh wait, so the 370 was for both of them.
No, it's for one each.
Oh okay, each.
It
Okay.
was expensive. You feel me?
What did it consist of? Like,
Basically, they told me it was like the same thing. It was like just a regular massage, and at the end, a happy ending. You know what I'm
but
saying?
like there's different
It's
kinds
like
of happy. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
nah,
Like,
it was like the most basic. I think there's packages involved in this. So
Oh okay. So
yeah,
so right now
for
they're about
350.
yeah.
$750 and $40 in, both of them combined.
Hmm.
So that
Listen,
they
That's
probably get they
nothing.
probably
I
have the
know,
first
bro.
tier, the first tier
I know
massage.
people that pay for dates for girls, and they pay over thousands of dollars just for a single date. The thing you
This
have to understand is like there's no I'm sorry. There's no shame in it. If you have the money that you're able to do that, and
of
then the
course.
person is willing more than enough, then go ahead. Some people just use it to like spend time. You know, people are like so busy with their life they don't got time to meet or just talk with anybody, so they do it just to have some fun time for the night. And if something leads to another, then it happens. If it doesn't, you still got a thing. You feel me? It's a business.
I realized that I think I was at a sex parlor, not this past weekend for my birthday, but I think I got a massage once and I was at a happy ending spot. I think I told the story here before about me at a massage parlor in Iowa. Did I tell this story on the pod?
No.
I think I did, but if I did, it was a long time ago. I'm gonna tell it again. Would you guys like to hear my story of me being sexually assaulted at a massage parlor?
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Okay,
Always.
always. Now this was me. This wasn't my friend. This was me, John. This is actually me.
Nah, that's really my fan. Yeah,
This is actually me, right?
can't
Pod
even
facts.
tell stories now.
Pod
It's
facts.
crazy.
So I'm in Iowa for work, and we're working crazy hours. Like I'm talking about 7 in the morning to like 10 o'clock at night, getting up the next day doing it again. And we did this for like 2 months, almost 3 months. I finally get a day off, and I'm like, yo, my body feels crazy just like working like this. My body feels nuts. Maybe like with the stress and then the lack of sleep, like everything together for a long time, I felt crazy. I was like, I need a massage.
Mhm.
So I just Google massage. I just Google massage near me. We find the place. I go. I go to the place and I don't remember the name of the place. I just remember it was in a weird part of town. It was a real like dull part of town. Like the town was like
Like it
real,
was like gray outside, like
yeah, like tumbleweeds,
yeah,
newspapers rolling.
yeah.
I was like, oh,
Real
this is
dark.
weird. It's a weird part of town. And I was like, I'm not sure if this is the massage parlor, but it's the name of it is there, but it looks like it's not even open.
Hmm, hmm.
And we go in, and sure enough, it's a massage parlor. Again, I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, this looks a little different than massage parlors I've ever been to because I've only been to like chain kind of massage parlors, like Massage Envy and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, this is a little different. And this lady comes out, and again, it's me and my fiance. So I'm like, yo, there's a couple massage, but there is no couple room. There is one room that fits one person, another one that fits one person, and there's two girls come out.
Mm.
One girl takes my fiance, the other girl takes me, and I go into the room, and she barely speaks English. She barely speaks English, she knows enough to tell me to take my clothes off and get in the bed, and she'll come back in the room.
Okay.
So I do just that. I get down to my underwear. This time I wasn't working out. I was a little, I was a little
You're
thick. You know what I mean?
you're thick. Yeah.
A little
Okay.
thick. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm still cute. I'm still bad as hell. You feel me?
This is like the first 5 minutes of a porn scene. But go ahead.
I'm still bad as hell. You know what I mean? Under
Yeah.
them sheets, double cheeked up still. So I'm in my underwear under the sheets, and she comes in and she starts giving me a massage. Regular, everything's regular. Giving me a massage, and she gets up on top of me, and I'm on my stomach. She gets up
Wait,
on top of me, and she starts putting both of her elbows on my back,
So
And
she
then-
in the pipe.
and then
Wait, she's on top of your back, like sitting on top of your back.
and then I feel her knees on my lower back. So now she's on my full back like this, like massaging
She's-
like this.
So she's doggy, but on your back.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm like I've never
That's
felt.
crazy.
I've never had somebody do this to me before in my life. And she massaged me like that.
Where was this again?
This is in Iowa.
Okay.
Then she gets off and she starts massaging my lower back, starts massaging my thighs. Then, this is the most, this is the most like demasculating part of this whole thing. She goes up my thighs and she puts her finger in between the fucking band of my underwear,
Mm-hmm.
and she taps me like you know that the tap, the tap.
Yeah.
So you know
Like,
you know
wake up.
No, wait. I don't know the tap. What's the tap?
so you know when you're with a girl and you reach over for her panties and she gives you the little lift,
Yeah.
take them off. She gave me a tap so I can give her the lift,
Oh.
and I
okay,
gave her the
okay.
lift. And I lifted, and she took my underwear completely off. Completely off, like not by my ankles, completely off on the ground. And in my head, I'm like, oh, maybe this is how they give massages here.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's how they give massages here. So she starts massaging my thighs, back of my thighs, and then she gets up and starts massaging my ass. And I'm like, all right, this really has never happened. I've never gotten my ass massaged like this. Like, nah, bro.
That's hilarious.
And then she starts massaging the inner parts of my thigh. Like, she started coming up my ass and then towards the inner parts of my thigh. Close enough that I'm like, yo, if I cough, you touching dick. Like, close enough, like, yo, if I move any kind of way, you grabbing dick, yo. Like, I'm like, chill out, yo. And she's a little older lady. I'm like, yo, chill out. You gonna see something, like, you better relax. And she's massaging me like that, and I'm like, yo, what is happening right now? In my head, I'm like, I'm probably gonna get robbed. Like, I have no underwear. I'm in a shady part of town. Like, what's happening, bro? And then she tells me to turn around, and I'm like, oh, this is what's gonna happen here. Like, this is when it happens. Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And I turn around, and then she starts massaging like my chest here, right? And I didn't think about this at the time. But now, when I was telling the story the other day, and someone told me, "Yo, you were at a sex parlor," I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, "Wait a minute." When she was massaging my chest, her chest was like on my head right here, because and she was so close that I can hear that she was hungry. I can hear it. I heard her stomach go like.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say when she was massaging your chest, she was just like wailing too, like. Sorry. She was jerking you off.
Wait,
I was like,
hold on.
how
What
you did not know?
Hold on. What were you doing?
No, my phone dropped. That's all.
Nah, what you doing while I'm telling the story? So hold on.
Motherfucker, he got no pants on while you tell the story, son.
Hey, yo,
Yo, stand up right now, yo.
Yeah.
Stand up right now.
Yeah. Nah, it's Cody.
So she turns me around, right? And she's rubbing my chest, and she doesn't get close like that to my dick at all. She massages the sides of my stomach a little bit, but she doesn't get down. And then she stops and she's like, "Okay, you can put your clothes on and leave, and I'll be outside." Now, I think that when she flipped me over, that was the part of the massage where she was testing me. to see if I was with the shits.
Mm.
And if
So
I was
wait,
with,
what were you supposed to say? Like,
I was just supposed to present a camp type, a camp what do they call it?
a tent.
Tent. I was just supposed to present a tent. You know what I mean? And since I didn't, she was like, "Oh no, he's not with the shits."
She's like, he's kidding.
100%.
I would have turned around and would
Nah, cause yo, when you in that, yo, I'm like, yo, don't even. It's an old
Nah,
lady
no.
too. Like, it's like,
Nah, no cap. Once I heard the rubbing your ass part, I was gonna ask, oh, were you bricked up? But at the same time, I was like, I would have been soft as shit.
she's rubbing my ass, but I'm like, yo, this is weird, boy. But I think she was testing the waters to see if I was with the shits.
Yeah.
Wait.
That
What
would've
if
made
she would have
sense.
charged you?
I don't know, her the way her stomach sounded, I think it would have been a 20 piece.
It would
20
have
piece
been
nugget?
20 piece nugget. The way her stomach was sounding, bro. That just sounded like The Grudge. You remember The Grudge when she was like,
Yeah, it would have been hilarious. You would have came out and your fiance would have been like, "Oof, that was good."
She would have been like, yo, that lady fucked me. I'd have been like, damn, son.
Oh shit!
But the funny part is I was talking to her afterwards, and I'm like, not telling her what happened to me. I'm like, yo, so how did your massage go? Like, no, tell me about like what happened in your massage.